From the day we first learned how to use a toothbrush, we have heard time and time again about the importance of taking good care of our teeth. This usually involves brushing your teeth, using mouthwash and floss, along with the occasional trip to the dentist. Although there are many people, autistic people especially, that may have a very hard time with the last part listed. Maybe we can do something about that. I'm Steven from Tostemac, and for today's autism video, we'll go over why going to the dentist can be very stressful for autistic people, and give some tips to both parents and dentists about how to make the best experience possible for the patient. Let's get underway with the first part. Why can a dentist appointment be so stressful for autistic people? To help best explain this, I'm going to do something with you that my mom loves to do whenever she needs to give a demonstration to others. That being, for the moment, we are going to pretend that you are autistic, okay? Now close your eyes and listen carefully. You are taken into this small bright room where the dentist asks you to lay down facing up in a chair that you cannot get out of for 30 to 60 minutes. As you lay here, you probably don't have much to look at except for the ceiling and bright ceiling lights. Meanwhile, a smaller, brighter light is right in front of your face that you can't turn away from because the dentist needs it to work. They use various tools for the cleaning process for your teeth, and while they are working, you cannot move your head at all. Feeling stressed right now? I assure you that this energy can feel amplified for many autistic people. Case in point, this experience can be so anxiety-inducing that we're not going to be using any Editor, we talked about this. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We're not going to be using that many B-shot visualizations in this video to illustrate what's going on here, as it may run the risk of triggering some people who are watching this right now. We want to educate our audience. We don't want to terrify them. Right, so for this occasion, we're going to have to cut down on the visuals here. I'm sure you understand. Right then, let's get into some helpful tips for parents about how to give an amazing experience for your autistic child at the dentist. Before you go anywhere, the first thing you'll want to do is your due diligence and research the available dentist locations near you. Look into their ratings, customer reviews, anything that can give you a better idea on how the location operates. It may be 10 minutes away or even half an hour. But trust me, you do not want to rush this part. If you think you found a place that could work for you and the autistic child, you'll want to call that dental office next to get more information. Let them know that your child is autistic and ask if there are any dentists in that location that are trained and well-versed on how to help autistic patients.
Why would you ask that question? Shouldn't every dentist receive that kind of training?
Should they all have that training? Yes. Do they all have that training? No. Each dentist organization operates differently than the next, and as a result, some employees might receive training for those with special needs, while other employees might not get that training at all. If there's one thing I've learned from chemistry class, probably the only thing I've learned from chemistry class, it's to never assume anything. Be sure to ask the questions and get all the information you need. Once they pass the questionnaire, it's time to form a game plan. Tell the dentist that you have selected everything you can about the do's and don'ts of your child, including pain management, possible triggers and warning signs, preferences the autistic child may have, and so on. No one will know your child better than you, and while you may have a chance to walk the dentist through it during the appointment, it would be better to let them know everything in advance so that they have the much needed time to prepare, just in case. Figure out which days of the week the dentist you want to work with is available, and pick a time when the location is not so busy. This will lessen the amount of environmental stimulations the autistic child will have to deal with, as well as reduce the risk of overstimulation and meltdown. For this appointment, plan to be there longer than a usual cleaning visit, especially if it's the child's first time. You'll need that time to introduce your autistic child to the dentist, along with some other people that work there, the office itself, and the area where the dental cleaning will take place. Give the child time to get accustomed with what is around them so that they feel more relaxed and at home with where they are. When they feel more comfortable with the place, it's time to get to the dental cleaning. Make sure you are there with the child to not only give them support if and when they need it, but also to assist the dentist whenever need be. It could be as simple as holding the child's hand, telling them they are doing great, and maybe let them hold their favorite toy if it's possible. The dentist may need your help with some things as well during the session, so don't be afraid to pitch in. This is ultimately a team effort. Hopefully by this point the appointment ends well and the autistic child had a great time. When all is said and done, try to reward the child for the great job they did. Maybe get them something to eat or perhaps let them engage in an activity they love.
Steven, wouldn't this be the same as bribing?
Not necessarily. There's a big difference between a bribe and a reward. A bribe is often used to deter the individual from a bad or unsatisfactory behavior, whereas a reward is used to promote their good behavior. It's all in the matter of how you use it. Now, let's say that either you or your child have had a bad first experience with the dentist, because it does happen. Again, case in point. I can understand if someone is too scared to go see the dentist, but I do want to say this. Please, try again at least once. If not for your teeth, then at the very least for whatever fear or anxiety you may have. So long as you brush your teeth twice a day, use mouthwash and floss, then you should be fine. But please, follow the steps I provide in this video and try it again at least once. If it works out, great. And if not, well, at least you can say you made the attempt. Now for the final part of the equation. The dentists who are possibly watching this video. Let's see, it's you, and especially you. The steps I provided for the parents should be able to give you a basic head start. Remember to work with the parents and be friendly with the autistic child, and things should go smoothly. However, for me, a basic head start is not enough. I want to show you a helpful tool I found online to help you better prepare for autistic patients. Here we have a dental information guide for helping autistic patients. And let me tell you, this packet has a lot of helpful information and tips, such as preparing a welcome package for the patient, using picture cards for communication, planning a desensitization appointment, and many more. I'll leave a link to it in the video description down below, and I highly recommend checking it out. You'll be glad that you did. Well, there you have it, an explanation on why a dentist appointment can be stressful for autistic people, as well as some tips for both parents and dentists. I hope this information helps, but what do you think? Do you agree or disagree? What has your experience been at the dentist? Let us know in the comment section below and let's have a conversation here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what you see, consider commenting, and subscribing to Tostemac to stay up to date in our latest videos. And until the next one, see you later.